Let's take the Boston Red Sox to a 2018 season speedrun. They ended the regular season with the 9th most wins of all time and ended the postseason with their 4th World Series in 15 years. They led the entire league in batting average, OPS, and runs scored, thanks in large part to 2 historically great seasons from Mookie Betts and JD Martinez. Mookie led the league with a .346 batting average, .640 slug, and 129 runs. Betts also chipped in 32 homers and 30 stolen bases, and deservedly won the MVP award as well as a Gold Glove and Silver Slugger. His 10.7 WAR that season was a mark only eclipsed by Mike Trout and Barry Bonds this century. JD Martinez signed as a free agent in the offseason, and in his first season with the Red Sox, he finished 4th in MVP voting. He led the league in total bases and RBI with 130, and came 2nd in batting average and home runs. Not even Big Papi had a season that good for Boston. In fact, his 6.7 WAR season was the most valuable by any DH-only player since Edgar Martinez in 1995. But the JD signing wasn't the only shrewd bit of business the Red Sox front office did that year. Even though they were 68-30 at the All-Star break, they loaded up even more by acquiring Steve Pearce and Nathan Eovaldi, both of whom would play massive roles in their title charge down the stretch. Their offense was the main calling card on this team, but their pitching staff was also lights out. Chris Sale was their opening day starter. He finished 4th in Cy Young voting, 22nd in MVP, had a career-high 6.5 WAR, and a 13.5 K per 9 in 158 innings pitched. And yet, he was only 4th in his team in wins that year. Eduardo Rodriguez, David Price, and Rick Porcello all had more. Before we delve into how the playoffs shook out, let's just tip our cap to Xander Bogaerts, who finished 14th in MVP voting, Mitch Moreland, who was an all-star in his first year with the Sox, and Andrew Benintendi, who had a career year at 23 years old, contrasted by Ian Kinsler, who played his last meaningful baseball that year at 36. Their motto for the 2018 season was do damage, and that's exactly what they did in the playoffs. The Sox crushed a 100-win Yankee team 3-1 in the ALDS, including a 16-1 beatdown in which Brock Holt became the first hitter ever to hit for the cycle at a playoff game. Boston then tore right through the defending champion Houston Astros in a rematch of the prior year's ALCS. But this year the Red Sox came out on top, thanks to Jackie Bradley Jr. and 21-year-old Rafael Devers, driving in over half their team's runs in the series. In fact, the Dodgers team they played in the final was probably the easiest opponent they faced in their entire postseason run. Their only loss of the series was in an 18-inning marathon that lasted almost 7.5 hours. One of the most unlikely World Series MVP awards was given to 35-year-old journeyman Steve Pearce, who hit 2 homers in their championship sealing game. That Game 5 victory was Boston's 119th on the season, the 3rd most wins in a year by a baseball team, and Alex Cora became the 5th first-year manager and first Puerto Rican manager to ever win the World Series. Subscribe to see what season we speedrun through next.